Timing is one of those terms in Valorant that is thrown around really consistently, but what exactly does it mean? And how do you use it to your advantage? To most, timing is when you're holding an angle for what seems like forever.
It's been 84 years.
And then the exact moment you look away, well, that's when they finally peek and kill you. It's infuriating and most of the time makes you feel like the world's unluckiest person. But that's all luck, right? There's no way to control it. Well, that's kind of where you're wrong. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can tip the scales in your favor so that the enemy team thinks that you're just the most lucky, talentless player ever. You should really be taking that as a compliment. Let's run through a scenario that everyone has experienced. You're the A site anchor on the map Ascent. You're playing dice, waiting for the attackers to rush A. You have a smoke up in A main, and you have clear indications that they are coming to you. Now, option 1, you hold the smoke and shoot the enemies as they're running out of the smoke. Option 2, you don't do option 1. Now, before I fully explain option 2, let's talk about the goods and the bads of option 1. Holding the smoke allows you to get the jump on the enemy. They're running out of the smoke and have no information on where you could be. This means the moment they run out is a high point of vulnerability, since they have to clear every possible angle, making the angle that you're playing in the strongest at that moment. Holding the smokes allows you to kill the first player in, not allowing them to take any space onto site, and concentrating the remainder of the enemies in the A main choke. Most site holds come from the fact that you kill the first player, and since you bottle all the players behind it, it's very easy to continually focus on the front and not allow the enemy to really swarm you on site. Those were the goods, now let's talk about the bads. Holding the smokes makes you super susceptible to pop flashes. Any competent team will flash out of a smoke or use some level of utility to guarantee that they can get out more easily. If you're holding the smoke, a lot of the times you get full flash, need to just hide behind a box, wait for the flash to fade, and while you're doing that, the enemy takes space on site, and now you're fighting people to your left and right, making it very, very hard to even get a single kill. And if you think about the fact that you have to hide, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. For the next point, let's be honest to ourselves, dice isn't really a sneaky position. It's super common for the fact that you have a lot of cover that you can peek out from and can stay relatively safe. Because it's such a strong position, the attackers will 100% be aware of it, and it will be one of the first angles attackers will clear when pushing onto site, making this position pretty much never have the element of surprise. Now on to option 2, the alternative, and this uses timing. I want you to picture of how you are on the attacking side, whether it be conscious or unconscious. You see a smoke in A main, you flash through. As you're running through the smoke, you immediately quickly check to the hard left towards switch, then you flick to the right to check hard right. This mental visualization is what you need to have. So as the dice player, how can you counter this? You sit behind the box, you hear the flash come out, in your mind, you're picturing them swinging to the left, then swinging to the right. And at the moment where their crosshair is farthest from you, that is the moment where you want to swing. Now this is gonna take some work and a lot of trial and error. Every player is different, so there will be some inconsistencies, but we're not talking about a perfect solution, as humans are quite random beings with their decision making. This will, however, increase your likeliness of guaranteeing one kill on the site hold at a minimum. This mental visualization doesn't only apply to site holds and can work in multiple places. Let's say that the enemy knows your position and is posted for you, waiting for you to swing. You have an option to peek left of the box or right of the box. Adding some more context, the enemy last saw you peeking from the left. So if we think about it, they're probably holding for a left side swing. But what if we wait just a few seconds? In these few seconds, you have instilled doubt in the enemy's mind. They're going to be holding on the left, and after a little bit wondering, why haven't you peeked yet? Well, if you haven't peeked, you must be peeking the right side. Or if you haven't peeked yet, then you must be moving to the right side to peek the right. I'm going to move my crosshair and hold for the right. And that's the moment when you re-swing the left side. These small mind games is how you can manufacture these perfect timings and ultimately set you up to win a lot more 1v1s. Anyways, I hope this video helped you out. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. Comment down below if you have any topics you want me to cover. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.